16 years after lifting the title, he returns for a fourth Crucible final. The ultimate class act on and off the bays, and he will savour every single second of your reception. So raise the roof. He's Shaun, the Magician Murphy. And his opponent, returning for a fifth world final, 14 years after his first, he is the Jester from Leicester, Mark Selby.
Between them, they've played 169 frames of snooker at the Crucible this time around to get to this point. However, it's the frames right in front of them now that means the world. Right. Your commentators, Dominic Dale and Dave Hendon.
So this is the season finale to a drama that has kept us rooted to the edge of our seats. No script, of course, just two fine snooker players chasing further greatness in a sport they've each been obsessed with since boyhood. It's first to 18 to win the title and the £500,000 first prize. Will it be Mark Selby for a fourth time or Shaun Murphy for a second? We have a huge crowd in. That's possibly the best news of the day, isn't it? After the last year. 17-13. Selby on the brink. Murphy needing a giant comeback. It's got to be frame by frame.
And for the first time, he may have left a red on to the left corner. Will it cut to the middle? I think it may. He's overcut it. How? How did he overcut that? And now can Mark Selby cut it in? It looks easy, this, but I don't think it is. Got to be careful of the enough.
One.
So, this is his first chance. The frame he needs to win the title.
Yeah, he didn't play it very well.
Seven.
Is Shaun going to be able to see this red? He can. Started from the first red, that. I thought it was going to come off the cushion, bounce off for the pink or blue.
One. 4.
Black doesn't go, but I think he was looking at the red. So already thinking 3 shots in front.
Five.
Perfectly played. Now, if the red next to the black goes, worth playing for. If not, then the red directly above the black. If he could land on that one, to be able to play the cannon to the red next to the black, and he could have done with coming another 6 inches or so. He can still get that shot.
10.
A little bit more difficult now. Played it well.
11.
Very well. Now he can choose to go into them or just drop it in. Now he can open more reds up.
It's got to be worth reminding yourself when you've done it before. 2007 quarter-final.
80.
He was 12-7 down to Matthew Stevens, who won the last 5 on that occasion. Well, the last 6, in fact.
19.
The red behind the black is causing him a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit. He should still be able to manoeuvre the cue ball.
$26.
Straight on the blue. And these are testing shots. Should get them. But so much at stake.
Well, that's the thing. He's been crunching these in the whole 2 weeks, but at a very different stage of the tournament now. In it goes, though.
33.
What a picture. Full crucible. And the people who paid their money this evening, made all the effort to get here, will be hoping, I'm sure, that Shaun Murphy can make this closer, this final. The Mark Selby fans, maybe not.
$40. 41. 48. 49. 56. 57.
Mark Selby made that 120 break in the last frame. Murphy dishing out his own punishment here. Needs to finish it though. Selby was in first in this frame.
62. 63.
This black, barring Snookers, he'll pull one back. Been very cool here, Shaun Murphy.
want Snooker to tie, so he could do with this red in. And it's in.
71.
His wife, Elaine, couldn't come over from Ireland. She would have to quarantine. And of course, his 2 children are too young to come, but they'll be watching guaranteed. Maybe a bit late for his kids, but he's got plenty of support from the Murphy camp, and they'll be willing him on, as I say, every frame now. But these are good signs. He stepped in, he's made a very cool break here.
Showing great character, isn't he?
Been 19 years since we had a deciding frame finish to Crucible finals. Only ever been 3. Peter Ebdon, Stephen Hendry the last in 2002.
85. 86.
This is the sort of snooker Shaun Murphy will have to produce to force one this year, but good signs here in this frame.
92.
Selby was in, as Joe said, red and a pink. Mr. Red.
Yeah, he didn't finish on the pink, did he? As he intended.
But what about this for a response? Mark Selby made a century last frame. Back comes Shaun Murphy with one of his own.
And look at the crowd.
100.
$100 exactly from Shaun Murphy. This is not over yet. When he got the chance, he took it superbly. So Mark Selby's lead is cut to 17-14. So Mark Selby still one away. It was 17-13. Shaun Murphy made 100 exactly, his second century of this final.
Thank you. The 32nd frame. Mark Selby to break. Quiet, please.
The 32nd of a possible 35 frames.
Clean the red. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, good pot. He was scared about hitting the black. And this time it's Shaun Murphy who gets the kiss on the brown.
Karen Wilson said that Shaun was being a bit theatrical with his fist pumping in their semi-final. This is theatre. We're literally in a theatre. And it's getting more dramatic every minute, this final.
Yeah, I think he's found some within himself. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
13.
He needs a bit of luck. Well, he's got a good cue ball.
13.
close was this? I thought that was in. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. You'd have to play this cushion first to get onto the black. You can pot it direct, but there's no way to get to the black, so cushion first. Is he too hard? He is, he's too hard.
What?
Well, make of that stat what you like. Mark Selby's more interested in position, which he didn't get. This is also what we missed at the Crucible, not just the applause, but the oohs and ahs there. No one was quite sure until they saw the cue ball finish here.
Pink ball.
Again, this is dangerous.
Foul. And a miss. Mark Selby won.
Miss the
Shaun
pink
Murphy
top
6.
side.
Back.
Leave an easy red on. You can see the black. Full ball. So he can afford to go for this one more time. After that, he'd be warned.
Got that, Mark. Sure. Pink ball.
Cool customer. Not easy to judge the pace, you know, this stage of the tournament. I always think if you play that shot, there's a possibility
Touching ball.
of leaving a touching ball. So if you're going to play into the pack, then just roll into them so you don't leave a touching ball. But coming off the side cushion, there's always that risk. And now he can play the cue ball anywhere he wants. He just doesn't want to leave that loose red on, because you know Shaun will have a go at it and he will likely pot it. Looks like he's going to take the risk. He's trying to get the cue ball dead on the cushion behind the green, so that it can hide that red. But he's underhit it. He didn't play that one well at all. Now, what can Murphy do? He's got two reds to go at. Now Selby, will he take it on? Difficult to avoid everything.
Foul. And a miss. Shaun Murphy 4.
Mark Selby could have took this same red on a moment ago. Well, now that that red isn't there, it might be worthwhile taking this red on. The reason he didn't take it on last time is because he could have cannoned into that red. Can't be tempted. He's pushed one out, and surely he'll be tempted this time. Well, everything difficult at this stage of the match. Just because the red's close to the pocket doesn't mean to say it's easy. Now, there's plenty of pressure out there. And Shaun with a good chance here. Knocked in that century break in the last frame. You can tell that he's not confident. Mark Selby refused the other long red. And Shaun will be picking up on this, make no mistake.
One.
So he gets a chance to potentially pull another one back.
Well, it's a great chance this, David, really is.
Well, the way he took the last one, the last frame, it's an encouraging sign. There was no faltering from Shaun Murphy.
4.
But make no mistake, every ball he's on, he's under pressure. It could be his last shot of the tournament.
5. $12. 13. 20. 21.
Got to concentrate on the blue, the pink. Sat on the black, the pink and the blue, and the commission really. As long as he can keep that cue ball under control, which he is doing.
28.
Oh, he did
29.
play that one well, though. This is a nervy little shot if he plays it, and I think he's got to. It's there. Much to the enjoyment of the crowd.
36.
They're really getting behind their man.
Perhaps wondering if we are going to get the fairy tale finish.
Hopefully, from Shaun's point of view, it misses the black. This is so difficult. Well, again, it's not ideal,
37.
this. But he did so well to pot that, miss the black, and nearly come onto it. Will he get another chance, Mark Selby? It's there. And so is the cannon.
.44.
He needs another red in the colour. And it could be the spider again. Well played. Any colour? And he's going to have pulled another one back.
I'll tell you what, this is some effort. He's pulling out the shots, isn't he? And Mark Selby is watching it. Watching a man on the comeback trail.
And there's nothing worse, sat in your chair and seeing a
48.
guy knocking balls in off the lampshade, coming back at you.
49.
Especially this man. I mean, what a cueist he is. And he's got that aggression in his game. He's had it all tournament. But this has been, again, a very studied break. It's not been straightforward. He's had pressure balls to go at. They're still going in. There's only going to be 2 in it.
57.
Again, he had a good chance, that long red, Mark Selby.
.64.
And it could well be
65.
back-to-back centuries, the way this guy is playing.
Yeah, Mark Selby watching this knows that Shaun Murphy potentially needs just 3 more chances
70.
to win this tournament and deny him a 4th world title. And that's because of how well he's playing here.
Tried to
71.
bring the red off the cushion. He just can't miss.
To be able to do this here under the pressure,
76.
under the lights, the attention that's on him, everything at stake. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive.
77.
So, it was 17-13. It was 17-14. It's going to be 17-15. If Murphy wins this final is anyone's.
85.
And that cue
88.
action is getting more confident. You can almost see it. He's stumping around the table again and very, very intimidating.
92.
Well, what a time to produce back-to-back
97.
centuries. That's what it'll be with this pink. Not just coming back, but coming back in style. 100 and then 110. They're cheering him on here. Shaun Murphy wins 2 on the spin. It's a lot closer, 17-15.
Thank you. The 33rd frame. Shaun Murphy to break. Thank you.
Once again, he's left a chance at this red to the left corner. Well, I think the red will cut to the middle, but it's dangerous. Cue ball could be going into the other red. Where's it all going to finish? Oh, not good for Shaun Murphy. Now, what's Mark Selby got? He's got a chance.
Nearly 11 hours. They say all you need is a chance, but bang under it because of how well Murphy's playing. Crowd behind him as well. Can Mr. Cool just calm it down here?
1.
Well, at this stage of the game, he just wants to concentrate on each ball at a time. Try and build a lead.
We saw it, didn't we, 3 years ago with Mark Williams, who's won that title 3 times, that trophy, against John Higgins, who's won it 4 times.
8.
Higgins was coming back at him, and Williams, in the end, did find a response. These are the names that Selby belongs with, these multi-champions. If he does win one more frame, he'll join John Higgins on 4. Only Stephen Hendry, Steve Davis and Ronnie O'Sullivan ahead of him at the Crucible in terms of title victories.
And to hit it, it's going to have to go down for the blue. Got to get the right side of it.
16.
Can always make sure of being the right side by playing for the ball colour.
17.
And he's straight. And this is where you've got to play shots, kicking yourself. Knows it should have been the right side of the blue. Now he's saying to himself, why was it the wrong side?
22. 23.
Doesn't want to be straight. Now, a chance to open more reds up.
His wife Vicky watching
30.
on, nervously under that mask.
Oh, he's overscrewed it.
31.
He's overscrewed it. His next red is not going to be easy.
$38.
He could take the red onto the middle, but he leaves one to the yellow pocket. He could take one to the green pocket, and he could leave 2 or 3 reds on. Biding his time. Oh, how close was that? And he knows it, and he's left the red on. She must be in bits.
Well, especially having watched Murphy take the last 2 frames the way he has. Another chance for the magician.
One.
That's one safe red.
Four. Five. 12.
One more easy red to go for. Decided to go into them. Well, he's not ideal on this red.
18.
And he's still left 3 safe reds in the bunch. Again, this is tough. Oh, right in the middle.
19.
Just keeps potting those sort of balls, doesn't he?
I can't tell you how difficult that shot was that he's just played at this stage of the match. Didn't want the kiss, and that's took him out of position. Barring miracles, that's end of break.
Just flick the brown.
22.
Well, I don't know who's going to win from here, but I think Snooker got the final it deserved. A very exciting one, a high-quality one, a close one.
And a full house to watch it.
Exactly. Well,
Plus millions more.
that's made it, though, Joe, hasn't it, having all the people here?
Oh, absolutely, David. I mean, the atmosphere. It's such a rowdy crowd, but listen, you can hear a pin drop now. That's not the best,
Shaun
but
Murphy, 22.
Mark Selby hasn't knocked anything in at distance for a while. I'd be surprised if he took this on, actually. Cue ball looks to be going into the reds. Problem is, if he doesn't, Murphy will.
Well, doesn't make happy reading for Selby, that does it, in this session. Just 10% on the long potting.
Yeah, I don't blame him. His long potting has deserted him, and that was very risky. Had he took it on and missed it, the cue ball's going into the reds.
Settle down now, please.
Trying to shut up shop with a 16-point lead. Great pot. Great pot.
1.
And Mark Selby knew he was leaving that red on. They've still got the problem of those 3 reds. And that's if you can pop this red down the cushion. He's missed a couple this evening with the rest, and this is a tough one.
6.
It's funny, though, because at the moment he looks like he's on top. Obviously, he's won the last 2 frames. He's queuing like a dream. And Selby isn't looking confident.
How good are those shots? When he says it's the best in the world with the rest, I won't ever argue with him again. He's got the right angle on the pink to disturb those 3 reds. And now, every chance. He needs that safe red on the left side cushion.
13.
Shaun Murphy going for his shots, getting his shots under this intense pressure.
14.
Mark Selby had a chance in this frame. He
21.
screwed into the reds and left himself under the cushion. And then missed the red very, very narrowly to the green pocket.
22.
But it's going to come down to that red on the left side cushion, and that isn't easy. He's going to try and find a way of taking that red away from the cushion. And the black
28.
could be the ball to do it with. Could choose the blue. "12 points the lead. If he's got the angle on the pink to bring the red into play, she can't look.
Yeah, he's got his friends here.
Well, this is do or die, isn't it? You get this, you win the frame.
35.
If you don't, you're out of the tournament. And Mark Selby would be world champion. All on this shot.
17 days at the Crucible. And as Joe says, this feels like the biggest shot of the whole tournament.
I can't believe he's taking it on, actually, but he's so good with the rest. No, Mark Selby gets his chance,
Shaun
and he
Murphy,
won't get a better one.
35.
Exactly, it's the sort of chance at this stage he's looking for. Ball over the pocket, everything in the open. This is why it just caught the cushion, didn't it, and stayed out.
Yeah, what a brave shot, though, to take on. He's took a lot of balls on.
Yeah, he was only going to win this final by going for his shots. It's got him this far. If that goes in, it's 17-16.
You can't fault him. And he's not out yet.
1.
He might have to take the green here. The blue's okay as well. He can come up and down the table for the yellow.
Well, I
But
know
he
one
like-
thing. If Mark Selby, Joe, doesn't take it out here, then Shaun Murphy will seriously fancy the job.
Looks good. Looks good. He couldn't have played that much better. He'd have liked a little angle on the yellow,
6.
because he's got to get good on the green to get to the brown. Nothing for being short on the green here. And that looks just about right.
He's played so well in this championship. He's been pressed here at the end of the final. He needs to put these away now. And then all the pressure goes away for another year. This was the red. Big shot. It goes in, it's a frame winner for sure.
Yeah, well, like you said, though, it caught the cushion just a little bit too early. He needs them all. He needs them all. Doesn't want to be straight
11.
on the brown. There's a little bit of noise in the
He's
audience.
got a microphone on somewhere.
There's a microphone on. They're getting ready to come and do the interviews. Well, it's not over yet. He's still got to pot 4 balls.
And that is not a good shot.
15.
That is not a good shot. He's a big pressure player, though. He's hoping. It looks good, this. It looks good. If he gets the pink, Murphy can only tie.
20.
It's just run that little bit too far.
Well, he never does it the easy way, does he, Mark Selby? Pink to lead by 7 with the black on.
It looks good again. Doesn't want to be under the cushion. What a shot that was from Selby
26.
at this stage of the match.
Well, does anyone try harder than this man? He needs one more ball. And he's our champion.
Can you
Packed
clear
house
that entrance, please?
here at the Crucible, holding their breath. Well, there's still noises off. There's still noises off that are putting him off. In it goes. For the 4th time, Mark Selby is king of the Crucible. 2014, 2016, 2017, and here in 2021, he's won a great battle with Shaun Murphy in a packed Crucible theatre. 18 frames to 15. My word, is relieved to pop that black. It was getting tense, wasn't it? But there's the reaction. After 17 days, he's the last man standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic end to a fantastic Crucible final here.
Betfred World Snooker Champion for the 4th time, Mark Selby.
Well, what a wonderful occasion it's been.
Mark Selby!
And what a great champion we have. And just savour these scenes. Think of the year we've had. All the behind closed doors action. We've watched great action, but this is what we want. This sort of atmosphere. So in 2021, it's congratulations to Mark Selby. And it's congratulations as well to the sport of snooker.